Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at what is currently going on in the life of the person that you're inquiring about. And I thought that this would be quite an important reading for those of you who hold someone close or dear, but maybe you're not talking at the moment. Maybe years have passed, they are still very important to you, but you've lost touch. Maybe this is an important family member who you're not able to get in touch with at the moment. There are so many dear people to us in our world, and not all of us are lucky to be in touch with those who mean so much to us. And so I thought this would be a pretty important reading for anyone that you have in mind, and you would like to check up on them to see what is exactly going on in their lives at the moment. And to do this reading today, we are going to be picking between 3 crystals. So let's see what our 3 crystals for today's reading are. I have 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what we have. So for pile number 1, you have the Smithsonite. For pile number 2, you have the Kyanite. And for pile number 3, you have the Lapis Lazuli. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to with regards to this person. Feel free to pick more than 1 pile for the same person, or maybe you want to do this reading in a different way where you can assign a different person to a different pile. It's all up to you and how you feel you want to approach this reading. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hey soul family, welcome to your shuffling and card picking process. Today we are preparing for the reading. What is this person on your mind's life is okay. What is this person on your mind going through in life at the moment? And to do this reading, we are going to be using these cards. On the left are the oracle decks, and on the right are the tarot decks that we will be using today. All right, so let's get straight into it. What is this person on your mind going through in life? Thank you. At the moment. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Next deck. What is this person on your mind going through in life at the moment? Okay, I feel like this pile needs 2 because both of them came out. And let's divide the tea leaves into 3 sections. There we go. Easier for shuffling. 2 cards here. Okay. What is this person on your mind going through in life at the moment? I feel like these are 2 cards as well because these 2 came up top. And so in that case, we'll be taking 2 tea leaves. I Except for this one. Actually, it has to, it's getting 1 tea leaf. Okay, well, you plan, but the cards speak for themselves, I guess. Okay, let's now get straight into your tarot cards. We'll be taking 2 cards from each deck for every pile, of course. So we have 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay. Right. We put it here, and let's get into the next deck. Okay. So, there we go. Two. There we go. Moving on to the next deck. Two and 2 and 2. All right, for the last deck, it's a pretty large one, so I usually just keep half of it here. Let me bring out the other half. There we go. Yeah, pretty big deck. So we'll also be taking 2 cards from this deck, just like the other piles, just like the other decks, I mean. So 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay. So, looks like our 3 piles are now ready. Let's put them neatly together for your reading. Pile number 1 is the Smithsonite. And we'll be keeping it right there. Pile number 2 is the Kyanite. And we'll be taking it, putting it right there. Pile number 3 is the Lapis Lazuli. And we'll be keeping it right there. Okay, so the 3 piles for today's reading are now ready. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. It is always a pleasure as I share your beautiful energy during this sacred time of the reading. Love you guys very much, and let's get straight into your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Smithsonite. Perhaps the number 51 is relevant to you in one way or the other, maybe. It also rounds up to 6. We're taking a look at what is this person on your mind going through in life at the moment. And first we'll be taking a look at your oracle cards before we check out your tarot cards. So you have concern. Okay. How about we keep it here? So concern. You have the suit with superficial perfectionism, lacking real substance. How interesting. Okay. You have flag. I don't take what is written on the cards, in any cards, seriously, unless it's a keyword. Sentences, I tend to be more careful and see how the rest of the reading fits. Do not be tempted to lower your standards, okay? And you have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. So that's what the card looks like, okay? Interesting how these two came together with the Smithsonite. But let's see the rest of your reading about this person. You have the Strength card. Ooh, nice. Okay. You have the 5 of Swords. You have the 7 of Swords. Interesting. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords again. How interesting. Wow. You know, this really goes hand in hand very well with the main energy of your main card. You have the Sun card. Sun and Strength. Wow. Okay. You have the 7 of Cups. A lot of 7s as well in your reading. 7, 7. And you have the King of Swords. Right. So, what am I seeing? I'm seeing that for a very long time, this person has been going through tricky times. Yeah, the best way to describe them, especially with the 5 of Swords here, is they felt very defeated as they went through tricky times. They've almost gone through, and maybe they did go through their dark night of the soul. Make no mistake, it was pretty dark, and it's like they didn't know what to do at all. With the Faceless Man here, I feel like they had no idea what to expect next or how to deal with the situation. And it was so dark that to some extent it felt like they started thinking maybe they were becoming delusional. Maybe they were doubting themselves. They were doubting their actions. Going back to thinking what they've done wrong, what they could have done wrong to get this type of defeat. Yeah, there's some sort of hallucination factor with the 7 of Cups here. Doubting themselves, maybe not being able to see reality exactly as it is. And with the face not appearing here, people didn't get to see them a lot, this person. They had to retract themselves to focus on their worries and how to find back the light. But that's not the current energy, though. The current energy is far different. You do see someone fighting their way out of it, and they're finally starting to sense the light or see the light at the end of the tunnel. Their concerns are now being taken care of. With the flag, I feel like there were a lot of concerns, red flags, a lot of concerns in their lives that they didn't know how to deal with. And there were so many of them. And now the sun, the light is starting to show up in their lives. They can now start to see ahead a little bit. They know which direction to go. And this is why you were drawn to the Smith Stone, because the Smith Stone spiritually has to do with rebirth from chaos, which is exactly the type of energy we're seeing in your reading. We see with the King of Swords here that the person has learned a lot from the dark times they've gone through. They have certainly gained a lot of wisdom. If you haven't been speaking to them for quite some time now, you would really be surprised at the different mindset that they would be communicating to you with. I feel like you would see a much more deeper person than the superficial person, perhaps, that they were. Maybe they used to lack substance, maybe. Now I see that they've become a much deeper, wiser person. Perhaps they lost their naivety, they dropped their rose-colored glasses with regards to an issue or another. A lot of growth happened to this person. Maybe they were taking life too lightly or people too lightly, and they certainly have seen how their behaviors themselves were red flags to the hindrance of their own lives. Certainly a lot of enlightenment with this person. They were able to grow out of the lies that they may or may not have fed themselves without realizing. There's a lot of Seven of Swords sometimes deals with deception, and the Seven of Cups is like illusion, building castles in the sky type of energy. So a lot of things were illuminated, especially with the eyeglasses here. They were able to see a lot through the lies of the world, or the lies that they fed themselves, maybe the narratives that they gave themselves. They've become wiser. They've learned that things can't be done the way that they used to do it, because it brought them a lot of pain and defeat along the way. One amazing thing with this person is that they're getting in touch with their inner strength. They are befriending their shadow at the moment. Perhaps there was an element of not wanting to look at these illusions, or they were too afraid to look at the shadow, to admit their shadow. I kind of feel like they are more accepting, at least in their mind, with the swords, to listen to their shadow. What brought them there in the first place? I felt like they were forced to listen to what went wrong, and instead they are now in their power, moving forward with great confidence. They are speaking more truth now, courageously, at least to themselves. And that's why they're starting to see light in their world at the moment. So much light, so much power. They're finding themselves. Yeah, the Smith stone also spiritually has to do with rebirth. Like I said, rebirth from chaos, evolution, removing obstacles from the way in order to be able to grow. Exactly. So at the moment, the person you're inquiring about is starting to find themselves, is starting to deal with their shadow with courage, is closing a chapter on the way they used to analyze things and think about things. They've grown wiser, and they're not afraid to even speak it out. Like, with this type of confidence, I'm seeing, perhaps in the past with the Five of Swords, they would say lies or arrogant things to win an argument, whereas now that they've realized how serious this is and what type of darkness it causes them first, they're more courageous and open about speaking honestly, saying the right opinion, not the right opinion that is anyone's, but the truth that they have found, even if it's not so easy to hear. Even if it goes against their desires, they're now more truthful. They've learned what the harm of sticking to desire does. They don't drink to fool themselves anymore with the potions here. It's they've woken up, and they've realized the importance of speaking the truth. Yeah, they're advocates of the truth now to a different reality that they used to speak against. For example, if this is a person who would hurt other people to get what they want, now that they've gone through the dark night of the soul, I feel like this person has learned what type of losses happen when you get something and hurt other people. That there are deeper things that you lose other than the instant wins. Like the hearts of the people who held you dear and what they mean, for example. And so now they understand very well, for sticking to that example, that it's okay to lose sometimes, or maybe a lot of the times. What's more important is to not hurt someone this way, is to speak the truth and to deal with it. I feel like this person has really learned, and that's why we have the strength card here. They've really learned to have inner strength to deal with what it means to drop gains and ego for the truth. They've learned, they've healed and learned to handle it. And so they're no longer looking for superficial wins, but instead they've realized the value of far more deeper meanings in life and more important things than the superficial things they initially were concerned about. It was a tricky road for sure. This person has learned a lot, and you do see a person here who is represented as an elder man, which represents wisdom. They've gained wisdom, they've gained experience with regards to the actions that they used to do previously. They've really sat down and thought deep and hard about how these actions, or rather red flags, were hurting their lives before anyone. And they had to drink a lot of what is it called? Bitter poison. They had to drink from their own poison before they were able to, which means that they had to taste the medicine of their own doing. What is it called? The expression? Have a taste from their own medicine? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and they're regrowing skin. They're becoming bolder and becoming stronger. That is the type of energy that I see with regards to this person. A lot of healing, a lot of growing, a lot of trying to find their way now with the new ideology that they've built. A lot of pathways here. They found their way. The light finally has come into their lives, and they're now more than ever wanting to build their lives, or what's left of it, in the best way possible. With this new gained wisdom that they've gotten. How about we take this little opportunity to sneak peek if they think about you sometimes, and if they have thoughts about you, what is it like? So, does this person think about pile number 1, please? And what thoughts do they have about them if they do? This one. Okay. Oh, and this one. Okay. So, you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is about curiosity. So they're, yes, they're pretty curious. Or might I say very curious about you and your life. It's the most curious card of the deck, the Page of Swords. Moon, there's a lot of mystery. They don't know what's going on. But the Moon card is emotions, you know, especially with the Scorpion here. There are deep emotions, or they have deep feelings. They don't speak it out, for sure. They don't speak it out loud. But look at how the dogs look up. They wonder about you sometimes. They really do. They do quietly wonder about you. Page of Pentacles. This is a very slow night, which means that even if they think about you, there's very slow movement, if not still energy, with regards to their intention of contact. The winds are moving, but they're still. Maybe they don't know what to do. Maybe you guys haven't spoken to each other for a long time. And you have the Nine of Cups. They certainly, with the Nine of Cups, have a lot of positive cards and memories about you. Positive thoughts and memories about you. If you are wondering if they talk, it's very opposite to their energy. It's quick energy of fixing their lives. But maybe with you, there's so much mystery and curiosity. There's stand stillness at the moment, at least. But they certainly, at the back of their minds, have a lot of beautiful thoughts about you. The energy surrounding you is very beautiful with regards to this person. They see you as a very wonderful person, if not dreamlike, you know, Nine of Pentacles. They feel like you are independent, and that you are probably happy, doing great. Yeah. And they have beautiful memories of you. And my dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I have enjoyed it so much. This is what is going on in the person that you have in your mind's life. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book. My dear pile number 1, this book could truly help you out become a productive person right away and go after your goals and dreams in the most enjoyable way possible. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate reading it in the first place. But you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 1, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Kyanite. And we're taking a look today at what is this person on your minds going through in life at the moment. To do this reading, we are going to be taking a look at your oracle cards first. So you have main male. Okay. You have the lightning, discovery, enlightenment, the spark of creation. Okay. I feel like there's the same pose with these 3 actually. Someone standing. You have crown, honor and respect will come to you. Again, as I always say, don't take everything, sentences especially written word for word. Maybe there's a key word, or maybe it's just the picture. it depends on the whole reading. You have kite with vacation. Okay, let's now take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Death card. Looks like this person... wait. We have to wait. You have the Hierophant. The Tower card. Interesting. Okay. You have the Seven of Wands. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Right, in conjunction with the Ace of Pentacles. That's really cool. You have the Star card. Wow. And you have the Five of Pentacles. So much is going on in this person's life. I feel like at the moment this person could be going through an ego death, because with the main male or main person and the Star, I feel like there was a lot of focus on the self, especially with the Crown as well. I feel like there was a lot of focus, yes, on the self. And currently, I feel like this person is going through a major ego death, but a highly spiritual one. Because with the Hierophant here, you have the Latin words dura lex, sed lex, which means the law is harsh, but it is the law. So perhaps they're going through some very harsh times, and although it looks now that they feel lack and they're not getting anything, make no mistake with this person, they're gonna rise from these times, from this very difficult time, up towards the stars. And although this ego death is certainly a very harsh one at the moment, look at the Tower and the harshness of this Hierophant and the Death card. Yeah, they don't want anyone to see them going through this very difficult time. They don't want anyone to hear the news about what they are going through specifically. And perhaps this is why we're not getting exact details. I always have good intentions in this reading to not pick up energy that other people don't want to give. So yeah, there is privacy here with the Seven of Wands. They're certainly going through very rough challenges that will turn out in their favor to something very lucky. I feel like they're going to be fortunate to create their own dreams and rise up to the stars. This time, not from the shadow ego, but from a healthy ego. My dear pile number 2. And so the Kyanite spiritually is like mending bridges. Mending fences, sorry. Building bridges, mending fences. I feel like this transitory time of their lives is a chance for a new beginning, to build a bridge to the other side, towards the right direction, where they need to cross over the very same obstacles that used to hinder them. It could be their thoughts, it could be some patterns, some patterns, or maybe with vacation in action as well. With vacation could be rest and in action. They're certainly starting to realize so many things with all of this lightning. they're understanding so much about how certain type of thoughts were the very reason for the wheels to stop turning in their lives. Things not moving. Also, with this ego death, they're learning how to honor themselves. I think the ego here, the inflated ego perhaps, that they were displaying without realizing, was due to a need to discover oneself or to fill an empty area in their lives about how they see themselves. I feel like now they're healing their inner self, their inner ego, honoring and respecting themselves more, valuing themselves and treating themselves with honor in front of themselves and with others. And as this person is currently learning a lot, putting the dots together, and like I said, honoring themselves, learning to fill the lack that they felt in their hearts, new hope is starting to arise. As they're healing, they're looking forward to a new opportunity that they are currently very excited about. Perhaps it is like a sparkling opportunity that will do two things: help them in their healing journey towards a healthier ego, and at the same time help them achieve the dreams and the fortunate opportunities that they were always looking for. But it's because now they have opened up their eyes towards the right reality, and through this enlightenment, this opportunity will greatly be serving to perhaps teach them to go after what they want in the right way. It's like learning and trying all at the same time, in parallel. Very interesting. And although they may look on the outside with the vacation here in the Seven of Wands like they're missing in action, that there is so much action happening in their inner world at the moment for sure. There's so much going on. They see a sparkling opportunity. They're maybe crying and growing and healing and realizing what they're lacking and trying to find ways to fill it at the moment. It's not an easy lesson, but they are quite proud of themselves for putting in that effort to become a better person and to transform like that. Very interesting. I see the shadow of Frankenstein. And Frankenstein reminds me of a very intelligent scientist, someone who's innovative. So I get the energy that this is a very creative person, a very smart person, bright, and maybe they weren't taking action, and now they're sparked with enthusiasm, and they have this spark of creativity. They have hope, very high hopes to get an opportunity and create something, and it looks like they will, by the way, pile number 2. It really does. They're going to be very fortunate with this creative idea that they have in their minds. So I wish them all the best of luck with that. How about we now ask, do you come up in this person's mind? And if you do, what do they think about? So, the other way around. Do you come up at all in this person's mind? you come up at all in this person's mind? And if you do, what are they thinking about? Thanks. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Okay. There's a lot of action or energy with this question. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see two cards already upright. 3. Right. Okay. Seems like you don't have access at the moment to them. Okay, so are they thinking about you at the moment? And if they do, what do they think about? So you have the 3 of Pentacles, you have the 10 of Swords, you have the Page of Cups. They peek here and there. Do you see that? They certainly peek here and there. Check up, like have an eye on you here and there whenever they can. But at the same time, they're so tied down to their emotions and the challenges. Don't forget, they are going through an ego death. And that's why there's peeking here and there. But mostly they're so focused on trying to pick themselves up because they are feeling perhaps at their worst at the moment. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. It seems to me sometimes they think of a certain collaboration between the both of you. Ah, sorry. Can you see your cards? I'm awfully sorry. 3 of Pentacles, in case you haven't seen them. 10 of Swords. And the Page of Cups. The peeking here and there. My apologies. Okay, so yeah, they do think. I don't know why collaboration is coming up. Partnership as well. Collaboration, partnership. They think about that when you come in mind. You have the Hermit. Yes, I see what this is about. Perhaps they feel like you're inaccessible. So they're inaccessible, but you, to them, seem like you're happy being on your own. They feel like you live in your own world, alone. You have the Queen of Swords. With the Hermit and the Queen of Swords, they feel like you are opinionated and like you're not, certainly with the sword here, you're not giving them access. Maybe you're harsh, but I also feel like they have harsh thoughts about you, like harsh opinions as well. There are some sort of harsh opinions here. Let's continue. You have the 10 of Cups. Wow. They also have, along with that, the opposite of that, also, they have very happy thoughts about you. So this seems to be quite a complicated situation here, where there's harsh thoughts, inaccessibility, harsh, like they feel like you're harsh, but they also have harsh thoughts towards you. And quite the opposite to that, they have a lot of amazing memories, very, very happy memories. This is like the happiest card in the deck, the 10 of Cups. Like one of their happiest moments have been with you. Very happy memories and very happy emotions when they think about you. So that's why they peek here and there. But yeah, most importantly, they're so focused on healing themselves, picking themselves up. Most of the energy is there. And along with this, sometimes they think of the cooperation that I'm telling you about here. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Mostly when they think about you, there is pain involved. Perhaps why there is you cutting them off and them having harsh opinions. There is a lot of pain. This person feels a lot of heartache and pain when they think about you. There's tumultuous emotions. Do you see how the waves of the sea are moving and the rain? Sometimes they may even cry. I think you hurt their ego one way or the other, my dear pile number 2. So yes, they are definitely going at the moment through a harsh lesson. They're growing, albeit, into a healthier version of their ego. You might really hear soon about how now they honor themselves and treat themselves better. They're not going to be functioning mostly from a hurt ego, but from really a healthier place. This person works hard to transform themselves and enlighten themselves. Make no mistake, they're gonna go back to the top with a star and the Wheel of Fortune very soon. And my dear pile number 2, this was your reading. I wish you the best of luck with all of your connections in life. If this is a connection that you care about, I hope that both of you heal and you reunite in the best way possible. This was your reading, my dear pile number 2, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, my dear pile number 2. This book could really help you out in terms of how to achieve your dreams and become a productive person. And achieve your goals in a very easy way. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate reading it in the first place. But you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook, by the way, if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 2, thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you the best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Lapis Lazuli. Can you see that? Yes, there we go. And let's keep it right here. And we're taking a look at what is this person on your mind going through in life at the moment. And to do this reading, we are going to be taking a look at your oracle cards first. So, ooh la la, you have sudden wealth. Really cool. All right. Looks like there are big transformations, in this person's life. You have the Scarecrow, Tatterdemalion, Decoy, a Ruse, Beware, Bogus Friends, okay. You have the Loop, Belonging, Repetition, Change, Expectations. And you have Cup. The sentences, I can take keywords, but sentences I like to wait and see the reading. But anyways, it says you should accept valid criticism. Okay. Let's take a look at your tarot cards and find out more about this person's life, what they're going through. You have the 6 of Swords. You have the Magician. Wow. Okay. They certainly manifested something big in their life at the moment. You have the 8 of Wands. That's changing their reality. We'll talk about that in a second. You have the Magician again. Wow. Something magical is going on in this person's life. They've manifested something big for sure. Yeah, you see that. They have certainly manifested something big. You have the Ace of Wands. A new beginning here. The 5 of Swords. Wow, the Ace of Cups. 2 aces. Yeah, this person is going through a new beginning at the moment. And, ooh, you have the Hierophant with the Book of Shadows. Wow. So, a lot going on with this person. Magically, there is a new beginning here for this person. They've manifested something that they have really wanted, perhaps even a lot of wealth, because the Lapis Lazuli, by the way, was highly sought after by the ancient Egyptians. And so they're getting a wish that they were really going after. It could specifically be wealth, a lot of wealth that's coming in. This blessing that's come into their lives, or maybe all of the money that's coming into their lives, is starting to change the fabric of their lives very quickly. Because here with the whipping, you know, we change the egg whites into another form as we whip. So quickly, the form of their lives is changing. It's like they're rewriting their story now with the sudden wealth that's coming in. So yeah, they're slowly coming out of some sort of defeat with the Five of Swords. They're coming out of this energy slowly and making rapid changes in their lives, and they're very excited about this new beginning and this new opportunity that has arisen in their lives, that arose in their lives. They feel like with this new wealth that came in, or the blessings or the opportunity that came in, they have unlocked a new chapter in their lives, or they've unlocked the creation of other wishes. They feel like they have the key now to make other things that they were journaling about come true, or thinking at the back of their minds come true. So with the cup, this is the feminine energy of receptivity. They're really receiving a lot of blessings at the moment. Isn't that interesting with the scarecrow here? Look at this magician fixing their shoe, and the scarecrow, of course, wearing a shirt. This cat is wearing a fancy dress. I kind of feel like there is an emphasis in this reading about the way this person is dressing, and specifically maybe they are starting to take care of how they look, how they're dressing, how they're presenting themselves to the world now. Especially with this royal energy here. They're dressing themselves up to look nicer. They suddenly had a huge hit of luck. And with the Lapis Lazuli, the spiritual meaning of the Lapis Lazuli is enlightenment, also inner vision. So this really tells me, if I look at the energies here, I feel like they found a pattern. Maybe they kept dealing with the wrong type of people. I feel like this person now is discovering that they had friends or people around them that didn't have their best interest. And I feel like they are at the moment releasing some of these people. Or maybe as they've gotten these blessings, they started seeing different reactions from the people surrounding them, and they're now starting to discover who really cares for them and who's jealous, or maybe who doesn't have their best interest at heart. Yeah, there's some sort of purging here going on with the broom. With this person, the Book of Shadows, the broom here reminds me of the witch. The magician coming up twice. I feel like there's a lot of magic surrounding this person. It's like they almost have at the moment some sort of magic wand, and they're creating what they want in their lives, or at least how this is their energy is reading. Maybe this is how other people are seeing them. They are exuding a lot of luck at the moment. People around them are awestruck with the type of luck that they have landed. They almost feel like they must be a witch with that type of luck. But if you're wondering about this person, they are living, at least for now, some of the best time of their lives. They're enjoying receiving from the universe this luck. They are changing their wardrobe. They're looking ahead with new plans of what they want to do and what they want to commit to, and they want to start so many new things with the two aces here. They feel like this has opened up a gateway to new opportunities. Exactly, yeah. With the Lapis Lazuli, this person seems to me, with all of the purple as well, to be highly spiritual, whether they are aware of it or not. There is this connection between them and the universe. There is something for sure. I mean, the crow is in the reading. I really feel like this person for sure has a highly spiritual element to them. How about we check out if this person, if you come up in their minds, do they ever remember you? Ooh, or think about you? And if they do, what type of thoughts do they get when you come up in their mind? So let's pick up, I would say, 5 cards. Let's do that. So 1, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. You have the King of Pentacles. What are the odds that this is their thoughts towards you? What? Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Look at this rabbit running. Huh? Okay. It's one of two things. Either they think you're independent and doing well off without them, or this combo really screams, I wish I can share my wealth and abundance with you. We said 5 cards. Let's get more. You have the 10 of Wands. The 9 of Wands. Oh my God. 10 of Wands and 9 of Wands. There's a strong emphasis here of them feeling like they don't have access to you. It's like there's this great big wall for one reason or the other, walls and mountains between you and this person. They feel maybe they can't get to you. 6 of Wands. I feel like I said 5, but this one moved. So let's see what this is. Especially that the 6 of Wands showed up. Wow, Ace of Swords. Well, another ace showed up, and we did say that they feel like they have access to new opportunities, or at least their heart feels like they want to begin many new things. I feel like since the ace showed up here, with regards to your energy, this person may consider contacting you, because the Ace of Swords has to do with clarity. Maybe they want to communicate clearly with you, to try to cut the fences between you and them, perhaps. There is this energy with the Six of Wands here of them kind of feeling like they may succeed in bringing down these fences if they speak clearly to you. And I feel like the overexcitement of maybe pampering you, I feel like they want to shower you with with the same wealth they got here. Look at the rabbit running. Oh my. It's like they want to share this wealth with you. They want to pamper you. They want to, give you. They want to, give. There's a lot of giving here. And despite all of the walls that are between the two of you, I feel like this person wants to perhaps make a new beginning by communicating clearly with you. And I feel like this is the way that they plan to succeed with regards to this communication. Wow, what a ride with this person and this reading. What a ride. My dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading with regards to this person. Of course, the result is up to you. You may not want to take this person back. You might want to consider, who knows? It's all up to you. But this is the energy of the reading with regards to this person and what may be going on in their life at the moment. So, my dear pile number 3, I hope you've enjoyed your reading. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book. I feel like, there was a lot of tea in this reading, spilling the tea with regards to this person's life. So please don't forget to check out my productivity book, my dear pile number 3. This book could really help you manifest the things that you want, reach your goals, all while doing it in a simple, easy way. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate reading it in the first place. But you really will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 3, it was a real pleasure doing this reading for you and spending this time with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!